inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, cause real women don't bitch, no. Real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. Hey ladies, time to get some more money in your pockets. I'm so excited. I am loving this episode and I haven't even begun yet. You guys, we've said it a million times. The theme is elevation. That's what this is about. Now in season 1, I literally walked you guys through every component of my sales strategy. I don't know if you remember that. I don't know if you were around for that part, but if you haven't back checked, season 1 is still on fire and there's plenty of stuff in there for you to check out. And I covered everything from your mindset to the follow-up and all of the steps in between. Rapport, how to strategically ask questions, overcoming objections, doing pre-screening, the whole 9. Okay. But nevertheless, you guys, you need to have another mindset shift when it comes to sales. So let's see what we can do to elevate this topic. Okay. This comes from the fact that I had a client reach out to me and say, I just don't know what's going on. They were super excited because someone was going to purchase a product or service from them. And it was a high ticket offer. And they were like, oh yeah, this is super great. And I love it. And I can't wait to work with you. And that person never signed the contract and they never paid. That same situation happened less than a week after that. Of course, you know me, since I'm all about mindset, I immediately hopped on the phone with my client and said, we need to talk. Because when there is a recurring theme that happens, you have to take a CEO mentality and take ownership for what's going on and make the necessary corrections. I asked her, what are you saying? Or what are you doing on these calls to let these people go? They are saying that they needed you and they need you right away. And you're a lifesaver. You are an answer to a prayer. And I just don't know. I don't know. And I don't understand why you didn't collect that money on the spot. How many of you do that? You have someone right there. They are primed, they're pumped, they're ready. You like them, they like you. The energy is off the chain. And when it comes time to make the offer, you say, okay, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link in Messenger. I'll send you the link in email. And you have until this date to pay it. You got to stop doing that. If you don't give people a sense of urgency to buy from you right away, or if you don't give them a firm deadline, People will shop around. People will let life happen, and you will miss out on an opportunity. And for you all, I don't know where you stand, but let me tell you where I stand. If a person comes to me and says that they need my help, knowing how I'm going to transform their business, the last thing I'm doing is trying to see how I can extend that time frame for when they work with me. If anything, I'm like, what's stopping you from making that move right now? And a lot of you, the reason why you can't get there is because you are afraid to ask the hard questions. When someone comes to you and says, oh my God, you're a lifesaver. I never thought I'd get this weight off. I know you're going to help me get it off. And you don't go ahead and get them to make that order right then and there. They are going to second guess it. They will say they're going to go on a fast. They really can get control of this eating thing on their own. When someone comes to you and says, oh my God, you're a lifesaver. I hate my website. It's absolutely hideous. You need to get them to pay right then and there. They don't need a proposal. Give them the bullet points on the call, give them the contract, and have them sign the link, and congratulate them as you are scheduling their appointment right away. Because if you let them go, they will say, you know what, I've been doing this long enough, and if I just try one more time, my design skills are going to be better, and maybe I really could go to that other person who was a little less expensive, but they did still seem like they were okay. It doesn't make a difference what industry you're in. I can do this over and over and over again. When you let someone go, especially when they said that they were urgent to move, then you are the one who should feel responsible for losing that sale. Call people out on their bluff. I love it when someone comes to me and says, hey, I know I need you. The stars aligned us to be together. And I say, well, here you go. This is how you pay, and let's get started. And they say, yeah, I was thinking that I would probably be able to start by this Friday. Oh, okay. That sounds good, except for we're here right now. That sounds good, except for if you wait, then you're going to miss your opportunity. What's stopping you from moving forward? I'm not talking about pushy sales. I'm talking about calling people out on their shit. I'm talking about calling people out to the word that they've declared and decreed over themselves. And I don't think that people really understand or really see what they're saying when they are in the midst of the moment. But when their spirit is free and they're in free flow, then they need to be held to that moment. What's your conversation like? How solid are your skills? You should let it be known that if you want this, you take this. And if you let it go, there's no guarantee that it will be available once you hang up this phone, because I am in demand. Oh, that's the problem. Some of you are like, well, I don't have a wait list and I'm not in demand like that, August. And what if I do that and they were going to sign up later, but I said that, and so now they're scared shitless and they're not going to sign at all, and I'm not going to get anybody's money. Well, if someone already said to you they have a sense of urgency to move forward and then they don't, then they had no intentions of moving forward anyway. That's why when I have conversations with people, I come out and I ask the hard questions. Hey, this is going to cost you $4,000. Does that price bother you? Are you okay with that? Great. I just want to make sure that that's not going to be an issue for us so we can go ahead and finish having the rest of this conversation. That's why my application has check boxes for people to say what level they're ready to invest in. And you sure as hell better not check off $8,000 when you really can't afford to invest more than $1,000. And that also allows me to see the kind of integrity that the person has that's on the other line. Because if you say something different and you do something different, are you also going to show up as someone different when we start working together? I love my reputation and I protect it at all costs. Therefore, if you show any signs of shadiness, laziness, slacking, manipulation, and all of those things, I just politely let you say whatever you want to me, and then I let you go. And I continue to smile at you, and you smile at me. But you guys have got to stop letting people come to you and just say anything, because you and I both know And I'm taking this down to a lower scale. You could be struggling to pay your bills working a regular job, but if you feel super duper frustrated and tired of things not going your way, and one of your favorite artists comes in town and you find out at the last minute and you are just frustrated as fuck and you like, I need to get some me time, you will spend the money that was supposed to be on the bill to get a ticket and to have some cash to get you some drinks, and you'll call and make payment arrangements to still be able to go to that event. And that's just one example. You know, it goes across the spectrum. You could have been feeling like shit, your money could be funny, you don't know how it's going to get there, but if your girlfriends tell you that all you need is $25 down and you're going to be on an amazing cruise, you'd be like, I don't even know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to figure this shit out. And people do that have regular jobs, that have a cap on their income. But you guys that are listening, you are entrepreneurs and you dictate how much money you make. You create the resources that you have. With that being said, if you do that for yourself, then that's why you can hold the expectation to the person that's on the other end of the call to do the exact same thing. If you are willing to invest, you should expect other people to invest, and quit having the audacity to charge people prices that you would never pay. Now, I didn't even say whether or not you could afford it. I'm talking about at the base level, prices that you would never pay, hoping that you can charge people extremely large sums and that you're going to get out of your situation. I didn't kind of went on a tangent, but the bottom line is, if you are firm in who you are, what you have to offer, you know that you're worth the investment, you put out into the universe that you're willing to make an investment of the similar caliber if it's going to help you, and you're speaking to an individual who is expressing a sense of urgency and an extreme need to work with you, and they say stuff like, I needed this yesterday, then stop leaving money on the table. Ask for the money right then and there. If this bothers you, you know that you should do it, but you don't know how to do it, head right on over to augustcrenshaw.com and let's talk. Let's have a strategy session, a complimentary session at that, with me if you've never had one before, so that I can dissect your business, let you know how I can help you, and then get a sales intensive with me, because I can teach you how to sell literally anything. It's time for you guys to elevate. And if you can't sell, your business is going to die. Your business cannot live off of the luck and the hope that someone will invest in what you have to offer. You have to be aggressive. You have to go out there and get it. And sales is a skill set. It's mandatory. It's what you need. Your ability to deliver your service and your ability to sell are two totally separate things. Sales is a skill set, and if you don't naturally have it, then you need to learn it. Head on over to augustcrenshaw.com and let's do an intensive. And you know what? I got you coming and going. If you're like, I cannot afford an intensive, there are all kinds of programs that I have for you. I can meet you where you are. And everything that I have is very thorough and very effective. You all have 5 months left in the year of 2018. $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 extra per month can change your life. Thanks for tuning in, ladies. Don't leave any money on the table. Stop letting these people who say they need your products and services go. Get the money on the call. All right. Love you guys. Deuces. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomendon'tbitchpodcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
power. Grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire